Hey everybody, this is part 2 of a 2-part video. If you missed part 1, where we look at questions that first-time guests are asking and how you can answer them on your church website, go to the description and watch that video first. It'll be helpful to watch that video. In today's video, we're going to look at some of the questions that your members are asking and how you can answer them on your church website. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Hey everybody, I'm Joshua, the creator of worshipresources.church. We help you discover and learn how to use quality resources to make your church better. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. I'd love to connect with you also in the comments. In part 1, we talked about the unique challenge that churches have of serving two audiences with their church website. You have to serve your first-time guest and your members. So we answered the questions that first-time guests are asking. Now we're going to look at questions that your members are asking and how you can answer them on your church website. So all of the questions that your first-time guests are asking, your members probably already know most of that information. What time are your services? What do you offer for my kids? What the service is going to be like, etc. But your members are still going to have questions that you need to answer. And I believe you should use your church website to serve your members in that way. Again, the priority for your church website should be first-time guests. That should be the priority. But you can also serve your members as well. So the big picture for members and the questions that they are asking is really this: how do I take my next step? How do I take my next step? Those are the questions that you want to answer on your church website. So you should have a page on your website called Next Steps, or you could have one that's called Get Involved, that is geared toward your members. It's to help your members take the next step. So here's some of the questions that members are asking that they need answered on your church website. How can I give online? Make that clear. Make it clear how people can give to your church. You want them to be able to give, and hopefully by now you have online giving set up. So make it clear how people can give online, but not only how they can give online, but also let them know how their money is being used. When they give online, what does that mean? How is their money being used to impact God's kingdom? Answer those questions for them. They also might have specific questions about giving online. Things like, do I have to set up an account, and can I give directly through my bank, or do you accept credit cards? What are the fees? All of these questions you should take time to answer on your website for your members, for your regular attenders. Another question or another next step that members want to take is, how do I join a group? How can I get involved in a small group? So answer that question for them. Let them know what small groups you have available and how they can get involved in one of those groups, or maybe start a new group. You probably know that those who are involved in groups are the most committed people in your church. So you want people to get involved in a group. So make it easy for them. Give them as much information as you can about your groups, and then help them get connected to a group. Another question that members ask is things like, how can I go on the mission trip? Or how can I sign up my student for summer camp? Events and activities that you offer, have a place where your members can go and sign up to be a part of those events. This means you need a good forms system. Planning Center People has a free one called Planning Center Forms. You can use that for free, and that's a great way to collect signups for events and activities. Another question that members ask is, how can I volunteer to serve? So on your website, on the Next Steps page, let them know how they can volunteer. Let them know all the areas that are available for volunteers. Your parking lot, your greeters, ushers, hospitality, your worship team, nursery, kids ministry, student ministry. Whatever those opportunities are, list them on your website, and then let them know a brief description of what each responsibility requires, and then give them an opportunity to sign up for one of those volunteer positions. As I said in part 1, this list is just to get you started in thinking about, how can I serve my members? I'm sure there are other questions that your members are asking that you need to answer on your church website. So I encourage you to sit down and write all those out and think through what questions do we need to answer, what questions do our members have about taking their next step at our church, and then find a way to clearly and succinctly communicate those next steps on your church website. Your church website is an important tool, and I believe you can serve both audiences well, your guests and your members, if you are intentional about thinking through the questions that they have, and then do your best to succinctly and clearly answer those questions on your website. Hey, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you will, like the video and maybe share it with a friend who might find this content helpful. And I hope you'll go to worshipresources.church today, where you can discover tons of free and inexpensive resources you can use to make your church better. Hey, thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you have a great week. We'll see you back here next time.